is senior staff writer for The Hill, Alex Bolton. Alex, good morning to you, and congrats to you for breaking the story here within just the last few minutes. Tell us more about this new warning from the Social Security Administration.
Social Security Administration is warning that if it doesn't get an increase in funding by December 20th, it will have to furlough staff. Staff may be furloughed up to 10 days in the first few months of 2025. And that also it's looking at losing up to 22,000 personnel because of attrition. Now, what's at issue here is that the Biden administration has requested a bump up in funding to essentially, keep hiring and staffing on pace. The problem is that Republicans in Congress, particularly the House, they want to reduce funding. Now, what was agreed to at the end of September was a freeze in the funding levels, and that has basically crimped the Social Security Administration's ability to process claims, grant hearings, things like that. So what the Social Security Administration is saying is that if they do not get the funding increase that they requested for the September stopgap, which runs out December 20th, that they're going to be further constrained. And it's going to mean bigger backlogs, longer wait times on the 800 number. And so it's essentially an early warning that some of this belt tightening, some of these budget battles in Congress are going to have a real impact on people's lives.
Yeah. And elaborate that a bit more, because I think a lot of Americans at home are saying, whoa, 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 what does this mean for me? If those workers do get furloughed, I mean, what about the people, the recipients who bank on this program for making ends meet?
Well, it's not going to result in a reduction in benefits, but what it would mean is that if you have a problem, or if you have a new case, or if you need them to do something for you, it means you're probably going to spend more time online, on hold. Or if you want a hearing, right now it takes between 6 or 10 months to get a hearing. That may take you another month, a month longer, or maybe 2 months longer. We don't know exactly what the impact will be, but if the workforce is reduced by 2,000 workers through attrition, as Social Security Administration is warning, or if workers are furloughed 10 days, if some of the cuts go through, spending cuts go through, workers could be furloughed 20 days. That means it takes you longer as a Social Security beneficiary to get your claims or your appeals heard. Now, if everything's on autopilot and you have no problem with your benefit coming through, then, as long as there's not a problem, things will go as before. But if you do need some hands-on attention, it'll take longer to get those problems solved.
And think about, a month wait time feels like eternity when you're talking about benefits, much needed money. I don't even like being put on a 10-minute hold on a phone call with somebody. What's the likelihood that the lame duck Congress can work out some sort of agreement to bump up this funding?
This issue is getting more attention now, and maybe I think part of the reason why Social Security Administration is highlighting this problem is because they're hoping it'll bring more attention to it in Congress. And a Republican I spoke to a couple days ago, Tom Tillis of North Carolina, says that he's going to look into it, and that this is something that is an issue, would be a concern for him if people are facing a shortfall in services. But look, there are plenty of other Republicans on Capitol Hill, particularly in the House, who say that the Social Security Administration got a funding boost for 2024. They should make do. And so, we'll see what happens. But the other thing I'll point out is there are other mouths to feed. The Internal Revenue Service, the FAA, the Federal Aviation Administration, they want funding bumps too. So everyone is saying that, look, we need our funding increased. It's been flatlined. It's going to affect services across a range of government services.
Well, the pressure is on. We'll see where this takes us from here. Alex Bolton, thank you so much. Thank you for that exclusive reporting this morning. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.